Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother, mother.
Well, hello everybody, and look, I'm back. As Truthslayer said, as he promised, if TNA delivered in his mind, he would let me free, he'd let me on here to talk about Bound for Glory, and thank you, TNA. You delivered, you showed what you could do. You know, after the last pay-per-view, you put on a pretty good pay-per-view, and now this one, oh my god, was this great. Let me talk about this pay-per-view. Let me explain to you why you need to buy this pay-per-view, why you need to buy the replay, why you buy it when it comes on DVD. Because this is what TNA needs to be doing. Oh my god. Okay, let's get started. We started with the Ultimate X match. And we had LAX, Homicide, and Hernandez versus Senshi and Ellis Skipper. Oh my god, did these guys open up a great match. Oh my god, was this good. We had spot after spot after spot. I was into it. The fans were going crazy. I was like, oh, look at this. This was just great. This was just fun. This was just, oh my god, this is why you watch TNA, is for matches like this. You know, it could have maybe gone a little longer. But oh wow, this was right up my alley. I'm sure right up everybody's alley. If you like pro wrestling, you'll like this. You know, and it's an Ultimate X match. It's like the best gimmick match that they currently use. I mean, come on, let's face it. Ultimate X is definitely better than Royal Rumble. Come on, we all can admit that. Okay, so then we had what I was kind of not looking forward to, which was Fight for the Right of the Battle Royal. I mean, the last time they did one of these, oh my god, it was the worst match probably TNA has ever put on. Ever. This was so horrible. But they took the bad part, which is the first part, and then once the 8 guys got in there, you know, that wasn't too long, and then oh my god, then it got crazy. And this was good, and this was fun, and even Truthslayer was like, oh, this is pretty fun. You know, in his little monotone voice of, wow, this is actually pretty fun. But you know, this was so great, and this was so wonderful, and this was so, oh my god, I love this. This was just wonderful and everything, and finally it got down to Robert Roode and Eric Young, and then Eric Young won, and the fans went crazy, and I went crazy, and it was just great because, you know, I mean, come on, Eric Young, we all love Eric Young, and it was nice to see him get the win on pay-per-view. Oh my god. And then we got the match I wasn't looking forward to, another one I wasn't looking forward to, AJ Styles versus Tom Cole versus Team Pac-Man, but they did a great, wonderful thing, and they replaced Pac-Man Jones with some guy I'd never seen before, dressed up as freaking Apollo Creed from Rocky Balboa, and oh my god, this was good. This was so much better than having Pac-Man Jones in there. This was oh wow, this was just so much better, and I was just like, oh, thank you TNA, you're listening. Maybe you're actually watching Truthslayer's, you know, videos, but you finally had a good idea when it came to TNA, and you actually used it, and I'm so glad. So anyways, but then we had X Division title match, Christopher Daniels versus Black Machismo. Love both of these guys. I'm sure all of you watching this love both of these guys. They let these guys have their time. They let them go out there. They let them deliver. They let them show what they could do. This was good. This was just, oh wow, was this good. This was as good as anything they've done in the X Division this year. I was so glad to see this. Thank you TNA for letting these guys show what they can do. Thank you. And then we got another one of those matches I was like, oh, I don't want to watch this. Steiner Brothers versus Team 3D, and this was okay. Truthslayer really didn't like a lot of this because of and I kind of agree with him. You know, he talked about them going out in the crowd, and it really didn't work, and I agree. But once they got into the ring, it did get a little better, and this was okay. It was, you know, they went through the tables, people got to see what they wanted, and again, this was at least fun. It was entertaining to watch. Which, you know, I can remember watching WrestleMania with Truthslayer, and there was stuff that wasn't entertaining to watch on WrestleMania. And then we got the gauntlets to crown the first TNA Women's Champion. And wow, even this delivered. The fans were into this match more than I've ever seen the fans into any WWE Divas match. And the last year and a half, at least, this was fun, this was good. You know, maybe we got to see a little too much of Amazing Kong than any of us ever wanted to see. But oh my god, this was just good. They let them go out there, they let them show what they could do. You know, Truthslayer was all sorts of happy because Sheila Martinez was on there, and he was in heaven. But, you know, she was in there long enough to make him happy. But anyways, this was good. I like this. Thank you TNA. If this is any indication what we're going to get from the Knockouts matches, wow, this is going to be great. And then we got Christian Cage versus Samoa Joe, match of the night. I loved this. End of story. You got to see this match. This is probably the best match TNA has put on all year. Wow, even Truthslayer was all jumping up and down over this match. Wonderful stuff. Then we got another one of those matches I wasn't too hip on, which was Monsters Ball, Abyss, Rhino, Black Raven. But they went out there and they did the best, I think, the best they could with the time they were given. You know, Raven did go out there and, you know, pretty much did two pretty good, you know, two pretty much good spots. He did the dive off the balcony, and then of course he did, without a doubt, you know, he, without the shirt on, he took the dive onto the glass and the thumbtacks. Great. This reminded me of an old ECW brawl. You know, an okay one, but it was still okay for what it was, and it was, you know, and I liked it, and I think Truthslayer liked it too, which is probably saying a lot for a match like this. Then we got Sting versus Kurt Angle, and to be honest, I started worrying about this match. It started off kind of slow, and because I didn't think they would go as long as they did. I mean, they almost went 20 minutes. Sting and Kurt Angle almost went 20 minutes. Can you believe it? And they put on a pretty good match. You know, they did kind of overbook it at the end, of course, but again, wow, this was good. This main event definitely delivered more than a lot of WWE main events have delivered over the years. Wow, was this good? Wow, folks, if you've not seen this pay-per-view, you need to order the replay. And when this pay-per-view comes out on DVD, you need to buy the DVD. This was good. This was definitely the best pay-per-view that TNA's put on all year, bar none. Was definitely better than WrestleMania. Maybe not as good as Backlash, I will admit that, and probably not as good as Driven, I'll admit that. But those are the only two pay-per-views I can think of that were better than this. This was fun. This was exciting. This was, oh my God, was this good. You've got to watch this show. That's all I'm going to say. You've got to watch this show. Please go out there. Please watch this. This is what TNA needs to be put on. This is what you need to support TNA when they do. Please go out there and do it. That's all I got. I'm done. Thank you guys. Bye.
Let's ride.